Krenko Mob Boss, Howlsquad Heavy. This is what it's all about. I think we do this. The odds that they have some sort of sweeper is quite low. Start your engines, max engines, here we go. Untimely Malfunction, they're tapped out. 1 or 2, can't block. Some of these creatures just can't block. Howlsquad Heavy, and we're just gonna pump the Burnout Bashtronaut to the high heavens, baby. I'm just gonna keep activating it. How high are we gonna go? 3 action here, and bam, swing in. Is that gonna be enough? That's gotta be enough. Let's go. Wow, that is pretty sick. That's a pretty sick win. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man on Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. So today we're gonna go into goblins. Goblins have never been better for at least a long time that I can remember. So let's go ahead and drop into goblins. Okay, so I'm just going for goblins. Nothing too crazy here. Obviously, goblins kind of makes itself because like you just kind of want to run all of the good goblins, but there is a little bit of slightly of a twist here. So let's go ahead and just address the new card, Howlsquad Heavy. Start your engines, other goblins you control have haste. This is what goblins needed, obviously, because Krenko the Mob Boss. Creating X11 goblin creature tokens, where X is the number of goblins you control, is so phenomenal, but giving it haste is actually really just what you needed here. Max speed, add a red source for each goblin you control. So as you'll notice, typically with goblins, there's not a whole lot of things you can do as far as like mana sinks abilities. So this is kind of why the Burnout Bashtronaut kind of gets going here. Start your engines. We do have a little bit of like an engine kind of thing here with Hazoret. I think Hazoret, if you're not running Hazoret, I think that's a very big mistake. It's very easy to get your engines going. So definitely different ways we can kind of get around that, but this is what you want to sink all your mana into. This creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn, and if it has double strike, that is just absolutely phenomenal. So what you can do, this is why it's so important to go for the Hazoret. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn, and then with the Bastronaut, obviously you're going to be able to buff it, but after it's not be able to block. So Hazoret, you activate Hazoret, power 2 or less. This little Bastronaut's just got 1 power. Of course it can't be blocked. And then you can send it in and then just pump it to the high heavens with Howlsquad Heavy. You can also do that with Dropkick Bomber because you can give it a flying. So that's kind of another little pseudo unblockable way you can do that. But other than that, this is pretty much the deck here. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's got all the good goblins in it, and it's pretty insane. Shout out to Squee though. I've seen some lists and some people are not running Squee. Come on, we're running goblins, we're running Squee. So this is pretty much the deck here. I'm not going to go into everything. I guess Firebrand, other people are not running Firebrand as well. Firebrand is really good because you can just pop this off to the face and then get your speed going. So you can just play this immediately, just pop them and then get the speed going before combat. So then you get the Bastronaut and then the Hazoret before. So I do really like this a lot. It also kind of begs the question, should I be running Burst Lightning? I do kind of consider that for that exact reason, for Burst Lightning over Torch the Tower, just so that you can hit their face and then get your speed up. I'm going to slow down on that. Maybe you can kind of test that out and let me know. But either way, here's the deck here. Pretty straightforward. Goblins are going to do some goblin stuff. So if you're thinking about buying any sort of Aetherdrift card or any card in general, make sure to use my link above. This is a TCG Player affiliate link. I do receive a small kickback and your purchase. If you're going to already buy cards, why not just go ahead and use the link above. Your contribution will be greatly appreciated. As also, speaking of appreciation, let's go and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members that do directly help out the channel, and their contributions do help out with wild cards. Thank you so much. As soon as like I figure out some sort of like tangible benefit, I have no idea what I'll do. But you know what? Hey, just let me know what you guys want, and I'll try to do that. Members only shorts or just something. Make sure to join the Discord. The Discord is free to join, so make sure I do post my deck lists and stuff like that a day early. Make sure to get in there. We'll talk to you about Final Fantasy Commander or whatever's going on. The usual shoot your shit type stuff here. Sorry, big fan of alliteration. So do keep in mind that only you can help protect the Aether with me. So make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Such a pretty hand, but I mean, 1 land, no hand. Pretty hand, no land, no hand. All right, well, let's go ahead and keep this. Looks a little bit better by default. I'm not even completely sold on the Draconautics thingy here, honestly. I mean, I do like it, but like as far as the starting hand, I think this is going to be what we have to get rid of. But now we're looking pretty good here. Burnout Bashtronaut. Hey, big fan of alliteration on the channel. I don't know if you've heard of that or not, but having Hazoret, pretty good. Drains of Sealant Oil, unfortunate, especially on a mulligan. We're going to feel the impact of this a little bit harder, so it's kind of really unfortunate, but honestly, I was kind of expecting them to take the Searslicer Goblin, but I will take that. That's fine. Guess we'll just play this down. We don't have to worry about any sort of interaction. Kind of worth noting though, on Dreams of Steel and Oil, they actually do have a new card. I think it's called Intimidation Tactics. It seems a little better. It doesn't get rid of a card in the graveyard, but you can cycle it later, and then you still get that card. So, fortunately, we do try to do another Hazoret Godseeker, which is really, really nice. Because Anoint with Affliction, they're actually main decking Anoint with Affliction, which is kind of crazy, considering you got to start your engines, but hopefully we can kind of get into it. I do prefer the other little like tapper one drop over the Scamp with Hazoret, just because you can get speed that way. Actually is not that big of a deal. We can actually just blow up the Scamp to get our Hazoret back, so plus I was not really counting on the Hazoret this turn anyway. Land, whatever. I don't really want to swing in with the Brushernaut, just because it can have double strike, so let's swing with these three instead. And we're going to get our Hazoret back, so I don't really care about this. So let's do this. Start your engines, baby. We got full speed. Full speed, you gotta love that. I'm going to blow up the Scamper. Bam. Give me my Hazoret back. And I think we're just going to play out our hand here. Yeah, let's just play out our hand. I mean, if they have discard stuff, I'd rather just empty the clip, and now you got to worry about what's on the field. Nowhere to run is really unfortunate, because obviously Hazoret's going to go bye-bye. But we do have our full speed now, so I mean, we can just kind of ramp up our Bashtronaut, or whatever the hell it's called. Okay, Searslicer Goblin. I think I'd... Oof. Let's swing in first. Before we make our decision, I think I'm going to probably just... Man, I don't know. I'd rather just kind of get down more board presence rather than just go in for the double strike. I think we're going to have a tough time with this. So, Searslicer Goblin, excuse me. They're going to have a tough time with this. Do they have a board wipe? They have a Bloodletter Iconlots. I do not think that's going to be an... Oh, now it's definitely over. Now it's definitely over. We got a little bit too much board presence here, and we're just going to get +1/+1s to everything. Swing on in, and we're looking absolutely beautiful. Is that lethal? I think it is with double strike, right? Easy money. Easy money. Don't really need to... I don't know. You just always find a way. The Goblins just find a way. Round 2, baby. All right, well, no lands. Yep, that's an easy mulligan for me. I think you should probably mulligan that. All right, I think, man, it's kind of close here. Dragon Fodder, definitely not the Howlsquad Heavy. That thing's insane. I definitely don't want to get rid of the Witchstalker Frenzy if I can help it. So I guess it's just a 1-drop, right? Get a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, get a little curve going. Oh, okay, so case in point. Let's say Dreams of Steel and Oil and Intimidation Tactics. Kind of interesting there. So, alright, well, there's that card I was talking about. So let's go ahead and get our lovely Burnout Bashtronaut, whatever the hell it's called. And then the Searslicer Goblin. Honestly, the Searslicer Goblin is one of like the... It's just so good on curve. So damn good. If you can get a board presence going, it is just phenomenal. So let's go ahead and swing in first. Maybe they use their cut down after I attack, and then we can go for the Goblin. I guess, you know, there's like the little things that could matter here. Let's go in for our Goblin, see if we can get a little something going. There are obviously being in best of 3. Like I think it's called Choking Miasma is the one that you'd run in Golgari. I definitely run it. And then I think the other one is called Malicious Eclipse. Those are like the little, I call them the mini sweepers. The cards that cost 3 that say all creatures get -2/-2. Unholy Nyx is not that bad. I mean, they're going to burn themselves out, so they got to be kind of careful here. And then we do have the Witchstalker Frenzy. But for now, let's just set up some more board presence. They got to be kind of careful here. Engines to 3. So do you have the... Oh, that card. There it is. All right, so they are running it. All right, so we actually know that they are running it. And another mountain here is pretty nasty, so we're just down to one last Scamp. Unless we type like a Hazoret, we might be looking pretty rough here. Yeah, Malicious Eclipse. There it is. I knew I had it. This is fine. I mean, if they're taking damage, that's kind of what we want. Another land here is pretty damn brutal, unfortunately. Let's go and swing in, just see what we got here, man. Seems like they're kind of... I think they missed at least one land drop here. Anoint with Affliction is very, very bad. We don't even get that 1 damage because of the death trigger, so... Shelly, yeah, let's just hardcast this Witchstalker Frenzy, but we're gonna need like a Hazoret or something like that. So down to 7, we're gonna need a Hazoret. No, I mean, it's still a creature, I guess, supposedly, so. And there's a Bloodletter. I mean, gosh dang. Are we cooked here? They're gonna start gaining life. Gaining life is absolutely the last thing we want it to happen, so. Goblin, I guess, keeps us in the boat here a little bit. We swing in, and we can still go in for Torch the Tower if they block. They actually don't. Wow. Okay. Got to start your engines up? I mean, there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. Get a 1-1 going. So you're telling me there's a chance. Oh. Good game. There's no chance. Okay. Round 3. Fight. Krenko looking pretty good. I did side in the Screaming Nemesis. I think Screaming Nemesis is extremely relevant, especially if they're going to be gaining life with Shelly. Oh my god. Whoa. That was at least a double mulligan. Was that a triple? Do my eyes deceive me? Okay, that is clearly good for us, so alright. You don't see triple mulligans too often. If you're running the appropriate amount of lands, a double mulligan is usually like pretty significant, so I guess we want to attack here first. And then we'll go in for the Soulstone Sanctuary to alleviate it from summoning sickness. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I think that was a triple mulli, right? Down to 4, 5, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was. Okay, nevertheless. Virtue of Persistence. Yeah, we're going to want to get the Screaming Nemesis down to kind of alleviate ourselves from them gaining life, which is pretty gross. And now, actually, that we have the Witchstalker Frenzy, both sideboard cards, by the way, it is kind of tempting. It is kind of tempting to use the Scamp to just, like, poke our Nemesis to shut off their life gain. It is kind of tempting. I don't know, man. This is really close. Do we want to Witchstalker Frenzy the Preacher or just like drop the Krenko? Considering that I do have 2 Krenkos, I mean, let's actually do this. I'm gonna do this. Actually, I kind of like this play. And then we're gonna swing in with the Nemesis and the Scamp. All right. So if they block the Scamp and they don't block the Nemesis, we poke the Nemesis and prevent their life gain. If they block the Nemesis, we can blow up the Phyrexian Goblin and then finish it off. So they think this is good. They probably don't see this, I guess, maybe. Maybe they do, they just don't care. But we pop you in the face with a Nemesis. So we block their life gain, and then the Scamp can finish off the Preacher. I mean, that seems pretty good. We do kind of whittle down our board, but like that seems pretty good. Plus, we know that they're running the mini sweepers. So I don't really mind getting rid of my board a little bit, but now we're looking phenomenal. Let's go for Hordemaster. I'm just thinking here, do I want to go for Hordemaster, swing in doubles, and then go for Witchstalker Frenzy? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think we probably just want to kind of set up the Krenko. And then we don't have enough mana here to swing with the 2/2 and then the Frenzy. So that's okay. I think this is still fine. Let's go ahead and just set up our stuff instead. There it is. So, very unfortunate, but I'm really liking that last play that we did there with the Screaming Nemesis. So I guess we'll just do this. Honestly, I don't have to worry about the Slasher. You don't have damage, so. And now we can at least get one little token. All right, that's better than nothing. I could just Witchstalker Frenzy, or I could go for this. I think this is looking good. I guess we don't have to really do this right now. I guess we just do like nothing, right? At least right now. I think our play is to go in for the Sanctuary, just animate the Sanctuary, and then just Krenko, make more stuff. Okay, so a non-token creature. I think this is probably a decent time to do this. So let's go ahead and animate the Sanctuary. And then let's do this while we can. So we get an additional Goblin. It's really close. But I know I have another Krenko. But I kind of just want this Krenko to survive. So, alright, this is pretty decent. I think we want to kind of turn up the jets here now. So let's not swing in with the Krenko, but we want to turn up the jets. We're swinging in, and we got the Witchstalker Frenzy. It's a little greedy. I mean, they could play down a bigger creature, but they only have one card left in their hand. So, like, plus, I think we're about to go super wide on them. So I think I like this. Hopefully they don't have another Malicious Eclipse, because we can survive one. I don't know if we can survive two. A Bloodletter of Alkalots is completely fine. And guess what? We don't even need to give Krenko haste. You think we need to give Krenko haste? Watch this. Let's go. We don't need haste. We don't need haste on Krenko. Cheeky Merc, how you doing here? We got a Squee. Absolutely nobody is playing Squee anymore. I don't know why. I love Squee still, man. All right, so let's just go for the Scampy and get the show on the road. Alright, Scampy. Shrimp Scampy again. Not too bad. If we can just get into 3 lands here, we're going to look absolutely phenomenal. We got all the buffers. Obviously, the Hordemaster is significantly better than the Dropkick Bomber, in my opinion, but I do have at least, I think the Bomber is good. Don't get me wrong, but the Hordemaster is, like, really good. I do think the, if we get down the Squee and just start creating tokens, though, they're going to have a hard time, especially without having access. Game 1 is, like, usually pretty damn easy. If they don't have those mini sweepers, like Malicious Eclipse and shit like that, like, they're just cooked, so. Hordemaster, okay, we got rid of a land, and then they give me a land, so that actually helped me out a lot to get into my Squee here, so. Squee, Dubious Monarch. I don't care what anyone says, man. You get rid of me. I'm still a huge fan of Squee, man. Even rocking the Squee avatar here, but unless you got annoyed with Affliction, Squee's just gonna keep coming back. Edict. You know what? I think yeah, I mean, I think we still just give up the Scamp. It's not, I don't love it, but like, just having Squee out, I mean, come on. So instead of going for the Bomber, I think we're just gonna go in for Hordemaster into Scamp number 2, and then we can drop the Dropkick Bomber next turn, but I think we're just going to be aggro here. Yeah, I think keeping the Squee was the right move. Let's just go all out aggro. We're not worried about hoarding resources. We're worried about Hordemaster doing damage, baby. And that'll do it. It's as easy as that. You know, this hand has got too many lands, not enough oomph. God, I think we're going to keep this by default. So let's get rid of a land, and then we have the Howlsquad Heavy. I think only having 1-drops in your hand was a little too gross, so I think this is fine. Fanatical Firebrand, again, big fan of alliteration. Big fan of all the alliteration 1-drops here. If they do have a cut down, they should wait for me to attack. It's the little things. If I lose, nah, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. They should definitely have waited for me to attack, because I have to tap to activate this. So if they just wait for me to attack, they save out on 1 damage there. It could matter. If I win by 1 damage in some sort of like squeaky matchup, that will be the difference there. Nevertheless, got a deep Cavern Bat. They're going to have to take Torch the Tower. It might be, yeah, I mean, you can take the Howlsquad Heavy if you want, but it doesn't really make any sense. Fanatical Firebrand is pretty, great. I mean, we can just kind of take care of the bat. Let's see if, let's attack here. I know they obviously could, just, you know, I'd rather just bop it. Okay, that was kind of not the greatest thing there, I'm not going to lie. Probably should have, I got a little too cute there. Yeah, I got a little too cute there. I mean, I don't know, not really though, because I mean, really, like, Torch the Tower, like, what am I doing with Torch the Tower? Torch the Tower is not very relevant until I have something else to kill, so I think this is probably fine. I think you can make the case to just wait for the Firebrand until they have something, but yeah, I think this is fine. Let's go ahead and just use the Fanatical Firebrand on the bat now. Because if they're going to keep getting lifelink, I think we'll just prevent the lifelink. Again, I don't really care about the Torch the Tower if the bat itself is gone. So, I don't know. Cut down is pretty gross, sure. I'm going to need a little bit more of some more gasoline, because right now we're like literally out of threats, but we'll go ahead and alleviate ourselves from lifelink, and then maybe we have a unstoppable slasher, and then we can torch it? I think we need a Krenko or something pretty formidable here. Maybe like a Hazoret even, honestly. I do think Hazoret adds a lot of, God, they're getting greedy here. Target player loses 3 life. We do get a Burnout here. Bashtronaut. Okay. Start your engines at 3. Maybe, you know, I did kind of consider, maybe we should be running Burst Lightning in this deck, just because we are so yeah, it's going to be a problem. It's because we are so semi-reliant on the engine, maybe we should just go for Burst Lightning instead of Torch of Towers. I think you could definitely make the case for it, because having Double Strike here would be considerably better. So if they guys start gaining life here, we're pretty much cooked, but... Bloodletter of Alcazats, yeah, we're looking pretty bad here. We're going to need to top deck something here. So start your engines, yeah, if we get into 4, it has to be on my turn, which is a little gross. Sure. I say sure casually, but this is not good. Sure. I think we're pretty much ready to call it, unless I can top deck something pretty crazy here. I guess I could block. Yeah, we'll do this. So Torch the Tower, we'll bargain. Sack the token. Blow the Scamp up. I mean, this is a... Oh, Krenko? Okay, so there we go. We at least have a power play here. We don't have any other goblins, but it's okay. We get rid of the Shelly. It's not nothing, so... Alright, Krenko Mob Boss, baby. Any sort of removal, I think we can probably just scoop it up. Edict, that's going to be it. That's going to give him a good game, and we'll move to round 3. Round 3. Fight. Alright. Let's keep it, baby. Scampy into the Goblin feels pretty damn amazing, so we'll go ahead and do that. The Nemesis is so damn good versus these black decks that just gain life. Not a fan. Not a fan of the life gain. Dreams of Stealing Oil. Okay. Like I said, I mean, the Intimidation tactics, I think it's a little better. I haven't seen, like, it's a lot better versus the Oculus, because it gets rid of the graveyard as well. But typically, I do just think the Intimidation tactics is better. I can't imagine... Well, actually, I don't know. I really don't even know what they'll take here. We got... I mean, these are all pretty thready, but they see the 1 land. And we do get our 3rd, so that's nice. But we do miss out on a 2-drop, which is really not good. But now we got 3 drops here, so I think we're fine. But that Dreams of Steel and Oil on turn 1 is the most efficient play. I think it's even better than a cut down. And I think that's pretty objectively true, but nevertheless, Scamp, hit you for 1, and we're still in this baby. Let's go. I think we go for Howlsquad Heavy, right? I mean, we have the Nemesis, but like we'd rather go for Howlsquad Heavy, and then we have the Krenko with haste. That is exactly the curve that we want. Turn 3, Howlsquad Heavy. Turn 4, Krenko with haste. I mean, that's pretty damn amazing. Well, that's fine. Go for the throat is completely fine. We still got oh baby. All right, got another Howlsquad Heavy. There we go. Let's try it again. Let's try this again. Down to 15. If they can't kill this Howlsquad Heavy, we got this Krenko haste. Come on. Oh, damn it. All right. More removal. That's fine. So now we're down to more land, and we're just going for Krenko. I mean, we won the last match without... we won without Krenko having haste last time, so... Do we really need haste on the Krenko? Oh, this is fine, man. Get greedy, draw those cards, man. Most likely gonna... Cut down, let's go. Can't cut down the Krenko Mob Boss, and we get a Howlsquad Heavy! Oh my god, there we go. Let's go, man. Alright, so we want to make sure that we use the Krenko afterwards, so I don't want to swing with the Krenko itself. So let's create the 1/1 before we even think about going in for Krenko. I couldn't, you know, you can make it the case, but I don't think so. I don't even think you can really make the case, to be honest with you. So now we got an additional Goblin, and we got Krenko. They got 8 life. Ritual Chamber? Oh my god, this is actually really, really phenomenal. I think we might have this, man. I think we might have this, so... That's going to be it. If they don't have cut down, I think they're cooked. Krenko Mob Boss, and look at that! Look at that! We're going to go for Screaming Nemesis just to add a little bit of haste on top, but... I think we're looking phenomenal. 1/1, swing in. I do not think they've got it. That's 10 creatures. You got 8 life. No creatures, no cut down, no problem. Krenko and the Howlsquad Heavy. Goblins take it. Absolutely phenomenal. What is up with all of the no landed hands right now, man? What's going on with it? I guess this is fine. I mean, Squee can kind of provide a decent amount of firepower on its own, and we got a little bit of removal, so we're gonna fingers cross this and just hope it works out. There's about 7 million ways you can build Boros, so I'm not sure what we're gonna get into ourselves into. I do think we have a pretty weak Torch Tower, is unfortunate. They'll get that little 1 extra damage because of the exile. Very, very sad, but... Ooh, you know what? That's actually really nice. This could have been a land I wouldn't have cried. So if you're running counter spells, is this Jeskai Convoke? If they're not playing anything right away, I mean, it kind of would indicate not, so... Oh, Jeskai discard? Okay. Here's the thing. I could get greedy, go for Squee. I mean, how big can this Mako really get? Oh, man. I think it's going to get big. Gosh, dang it. I would love to just drop the Squee, but if this thing gets too big, we're just kind of cooked. I don't care. You know, I don't care. Screw it. Squee, baby. Don't care. Don't care. If you got side... All right, looking good. We rolled the dice there, and it paid off, because they can, you know, cycle this, and this thing gets insanely big. So there's one cycle. If this thing gets over 3 toughness, like, we're looking pretty rough, and then we just gotta go to, like, plan B. We're sticking with plan A and winning, baby. Alright, so we got the Untimely Malfunction. I think this card's, like, pretty damn relevant. Destroy target artifact, which is, you know, obviously the monument that I kind of forgot what it's called. The Monument of Endurance, or 2 Endurance, whatever the hell it is. You know what it is. Highly suspect they are playing this. Oh, maybe not. I will see. Nevertheless, we do get this going, and I think this is pretty good. But what I like about this so much is that, you know, it's so nice. This is like kind of like a meme card, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, but I don't think it's a meme right now. We get rid of the monument. If their Makos get too big, we can actually just make them unable to block to push for lethal. I don't know, I think it's got a lot of potential, so we'll see what it's got. Fear missing out. Pretty unfortunate. I can't really torch the tower that because that damn 3 toughness. Ugh, I wish I could. I really can't, though. I can't even bargain this, so alright. We're gonna have to deal with a big, fat FOMO. Engineer's pretty good. Alright, let's just go for Howlsquad Heavy. I guess we kind of want to do this. I guess we can just explode. I think we should attack just in case they give us the option of not doing it. That's fine. I want to get my speed up for sure. So they do block the Firebrand, unfortunately, but I want to get the speed up for the Bashtronaut, definitely. Kind of unfortunate we have to take a casualty there, but it is what it is. Chart a course. Honestly, I don't care that much if they go tall here. It's not really the end of the world. I mean, it's starting to get a little scary. Talk about fear. Talk about fear. There is no fear. We've got Krenko. We do not care. Krenko Mob Boss, Howlsquad Heavy. This is what it's all about. Alright. So, we definitely have to swing in with these two. Because of, obviously, the start your engines. We got to get the Bashtronaut going. Before they block, I think we do this. The odds that they have some sort of sweeper is quite low. Start your engines, max engines, here we go. Now we got the Howlsquad Heavy. Ooh, it's close. I mean, we could obviously just play out our hand. But I don't know if I want to at this point. You know what? Let's do it. I don't care. If they got a sweeper, we're in serious trouble. I do not care. Draconautics Engineer, and we might as well get the Goblins, or the Dragon going while we can. And giving things haste doesn't really matter, so let's say no. Alright. Do you have the sweeper? We're all in, baby. Krenko, Howlsquad Heavy. Lightning Helix, not that bad. Not that bad. We can stand that. That's not bad. Better than a sweeper. Recommission. Oh, Jesus, what is this? Abhorrent. I have not seen this. I have absolutely not seen this before. This art. Wow. That's gotta be new. I've never seen this on Arena ever, one time ever. Alright, nevertheless. So with the Howlsquad Heavy, obviously we're looking pretty good here, right? We go for Torch the Tower. We just torched this face down card. Bam. And now we've got the Untimely Malfunction. 1 or 2 creatures can't block. We're going to make these not be able to block here. So this is absolutely phenomenal. Untimely Malfunction. They're tapped out. 1 or 2 can't block. Some of these creatures just can't block. Howlsquad Heavy. And we're just going to pump the Burnout Bashtronaut to the high heavens, baby. I'm just going to keep activating it. Activate. Got double strike for the ages. How high are we going to go? Up to what? 6-1. Not too bad here. Draconautics Engineer, we might as well. Just get a little extra 3/3 action here, and bam, swing in. Is that going to be enough? That's got to be enough. Let's go. Wow, that is pretty sick. That's a pretty sick win there. Wow, Goblins. Give it up. Chef's kiss. Sakiops, how you doing here? Looking pretty... Honestly, this is a little slow. It's not bad enough to really get rid of. Plus, I don't know what we're going against, but not having a turn 1 play and being on the draw, not great. But it's alright. We'll find a way. We'll find a way to persevere. Inquisitive Glimmer. So it appears that we're going against whatchamacallits. Enchantments, obviously, but... we can't really swing in, so maybe... I don't know. I guess we'll just go for the Searslicer Goblin. I mean, maybe we should have mulliganed. We should have been a little bit more greedy, I think. We're goblins, after all. Another Glimmer. Alright, so these are artifacts. These enchantments are going to cost basically nothing. And they got a mirror room. Oh my god. We'll go ahead and give them a nice. That's pretty sick. Alright, 3 Glimmers. That's pretty good. What do we do here? I guess we go for Howlsquad Heavy, and then we can just, like, swing in. Just kind of get another Goblin on board. I guess that's fine. I don't really want to get the engine started right now, so let's just go for Howlsquad Heavy and just see what we got here. This has to attack, but that's fine. That'll trigger off our Searslicer Goblin, but this is going to get absolutely nuts. This is really cool. I mean, their enchantments are basically free outside of the actual hard mana colors, but... Alright, let's see what you got. We're still lining up Howlsquad Heavy into the Krenko mob boss. Maybe we can just get too wide for him. Wow, I mean, there's a sliver of hope here, man. Alright, let's go for Krenko. Do they have a counter spell? Oh, that sucks. Damn it. Alright. Don't have our, so this has to attack, right? That's fine, though. We still got our Goblin back, but... Countering the Krenko is really brutal. Obviously, a Cavern of Souls would be much appreciated here, but I didn't want to go overboard with the whatchamacallits. Oh man, Fractured Realm. All right, so now I have a triggered ability of a permanent you control. It triggers an additional time. So if these don't have flop, I'll take it. I'll take it for now. Alright. Still got a Howlsquad Heavy here, man. This is for max speed. We're gonna have a trouble getting through. But now that we've got Hazoret, we can make this unblockable. We gotta get to max speed, I think. I don't know how else we're gonna, like, get through here. So... Let's get my thinking here. Do I want to go for Hazoret? Go for 1. I think that's probably the move, right? Let's try it out. Hazoret, and then we go for Hordemaster. Because we gotta get this max speed up here. There's really no way around it. So, bam. Holy cow, that's right. So this has to attack. We'll make this unblockable. Speed up, baby. Alright. And then we create another 2/2. I think this is okay for now. This is gonna get absolutely nuts, though. This Fractured Realm. You know what? They only have 1 card left in their hand. I mean, if this is like another land or just like just something that's not scary, it all comes down to what's right here. What is this? Hold on, I haven't seen this one. When you unlock this door, destroy all creatures 3 or greater. That's not too bad. Is that what they did? Hold on, I don't even know. We're gonna let them do their thing first. That's not terrible, because we can have the Hordemaster as well. So we got a lot of different things that, yeah, this is not that bad. We're going to be able to recover from that quite well. Other permanents you control have hexproof. This is not that bad. Alright, Firebrand. We already know that we're just going in for the Howlsquad Heavy. Here's the thing, though. Do we just pop you? Do I just get you down and then just pop the Firebrand to get our speed up? No more Searslicer Goblins. I think we can probably wait on the Engineer, right? Yeah, let's wait on that. Alright, let's try that. So, Godseeker. Make this unblock. This has to attack, so we'll just do this. Bam. So we gotta get that speed up. I would love to keep the Firebrand. The Firebrand is so damn good. Let's just do this now. I don't even care. I'm not risking it. Let's just get this out of here. They're gonna start triggering off. Eventually they'll have hexproof. Maybe that was a little bit too greedy, but I think they might have whatchamacallits. What is this? When you unlock this 3 or less, okay. I was like, maybe they have like Shard Mage's Guild or something like, or that protection flash enchantment. Okay. Well, now that is out of the question. I don't know. I think we're still looking relatively okay. Moorland's kind of yucky. We still have Hazoret Godseeker, so we're looking phenomenal. I mean, another target creature you control gains flying. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, sacrifice it. Maybe we do this instead. Honestly, the Dropkick Bomber can wait. Let's go for the Engineer. So we're going to use this. I think this is fine. So let's do that same trick again. Howlsquad Heavy, Hazoret, bam. Can't block. Max speed, baby. There we go. Max speed. And now we can create a dinosaur dragon. We might as well do this, right? I guess. Dropkick Bomber. And then we can just wait, I guess, for the dragon. Alright. Dollmaker oh, that's pretty good. Alright, Dollmaker Shop is pretty good, because if they go for creatures you control have whatever the power, blah, 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 equal to their toughness. Okay, that's actually pretty damn good. That's going to be what they do here, right? Porcelain Gallery. Creatures you control have base power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. Oh, that's going to be crazy. As long as they don't have trample or flying, I mean, there's still a chance here, though. You know what? I mean, I don't know. This isn't that... You're not that big, right? Not yet. Okay. Well, we know we're doing this, right? We know we're creating a dragon. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. We know this is going on. Do I want to chump block, or do I want to make an attempt at a kill? Oh, it's close. I don't know. We might just take it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just say they block, you know, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. I think we have them. I'll just take this, I guess, right? Is that their turn? Like, do they have anything else? We can give everything flying with the Dropkick Bomber, too. Dragon Fodder. I don't even think we really need to. Dragon Fodder? I don't think we need to give anything flying or haste, so I guess we do this while we can, right? Just to put a +1/+1 on it. They already have haste. I think we're just going all in, right? I don't think I'm missing anything. So, Dropkick Bomber. I guess we'll just start flying, right? Let's get the bigger things into the air. Swing in. No lifelink, right? I mean, I don't think I'm missing anything here. The 2/2s can all stay on the ground. I don't have enough to power them up into the air anyway. So we're going all in. This enchantment deck's pretty cool. Unfortunately for them, it took them a little while to get going. I think we're looking okay. Have not really done the math, but again, I think this is the right move, right? That's 10, that's 12, that's blah blah. We'll do this to get a little 1/1. I know it's just 1+1+1 counter, but yeah, we're good to go. As long as I'm not missing sneaky lifelink here. Wow. Goblins, man. All right, that was probably the sickest win of the game. I don't know, maybe the Krenko mob boss. I think the max speed probably was, but I'm not here to ponder upon. We're not trying to tear ourselves down. Let's get it going, baby. Looking pretty good. Got the Dragon Fodder. I'm still not completely sold on this card, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm just not sure how much I like it. I like it. I don't love it. We'll say that. So, what is this thing? I just for a second. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you unlock a room. So now I gotta make a decision. Do I Hordemaster here? Or do I just go for this? I don't know. I don't want this to kind of get crazy on me. Let's just do this. It's kind of gross. Not very mana efficient. It's like, what's the alternative there? If they go super wide, we're looking kind of bad. This thing could get really... Yeah, this is definitely a problem. Gremlin Train. This is not that bad. This is not that bad. This is not that bad. I think instead of going for Hordemaster, we just go for Fodder. But I'm going to swing in here regardless of what happens. The Scamp is good to go. We're going to kill that Scavenger, so... That's fine. Yep, it doesn't matter what they do. Probably should have blocked it, to be honest. So, I just kill a Scavenger. And Fodder. Gonna need that turn 3. Not having, missing the land on turn 3 is definitely very bad. This is pretty bad too. But I don't want them to go wide here. Thank God. Thank goodness. Less waste, no time. I mean, the Howlsquad Heavy does get the stuff down, so... I'm still going to do it, even though the Authority of the Councils is going to kind of suck, but... I don't think I really mind this too much. Let's just chill. I mean, it's certainly not great. Get Krenko. They got another counter. We've got another Krenko, so we can just Krenko all day. Yeah, this is definitely good, though. This Authority of the Councils is going to be a problem for me. Trapped in the screen. So this just basically just removes my stuff, right? And then they... Yeah. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, we'll let you go through a little Gremlin. Come to think of it, should I Dropkick Bomber and then Hordemaster? Or just go for Krenko again? It's probably just Krenko again. Yeah, let's just get Krenko online if we can. If we got another Trapped in the Screen, we're looking pretty bad. These enchantments, I don't have enchantment removal. I've got artifact removal as red, but not enchantment removal. Anchorage. I don't mind this so much. That's completely fine. Let's see what they got on top here. An Inquisitive Glimmer. Honestly, it's not that bad unless they've got one of these like big expensive rooms that they want to like, you know, like kind of pseudo ramp up into. So yeah, they're getting rid of it. I don't like all this land. I don't even really care. I'll just show them. I don't really care. Maybe that was a little too hasty. Dropkick Bomber. Okay. And I definitely got... We're not going to do that. I mean, we're going to give them a lot of life with the Authority of the Councils, but, like, whatever. Swing in, baby. Yeah, if I go for the Krenko mob bots, I mean, they're all going to come and tap. We don't care about that, but they're going to gain 1 life for all these creatures, but it's still worth it if they're all pumped up, so I'm going to do it. If they have destroy stuff, then obviously the Hordemaster can help us, like, reload. Dollmaker Shop, that's fine. Do they want to attack? That's my question. So this says whenever one or more non-toys, so non-token, just a non-toy. A Gremlin is not a token, so they should be okay to attack. They don't. All right, baby, let's go for it. Krenko Mob Boss. We've had a lot more, Krenko Mob Boss activations without haste than I thought. I thought this was going to be like way too slow, but there has been a lot of Krenko activations with no haste. I'm pleasantly surprised at that. Got Lithomantic Barrage. I mean, we got a devastating attack here. So we got 6. 6 times 3 is 18. We don't have enough for lethal anyway, so I think we just do this. Can't be countered. I don't think they're really running anything too formidable here, but this is fine, right? Oh, we'll keep you. We'll keep you. I actually didn't even notice. These are actually different tokens, different art. I didn't know this. Notice that. So we'll swing in here. We'll keep you around because no, we'll keep you around. And then the Krenko, obviously, we're going to try and tap and make more shit, so. That seems pretty weak to me. That's completely fine. Seems pretty weak to moi. Pass. I guess we'll on. Did I miss lethal there? Oh god, I might have missed lethal. It doesn't matter. I think I missed lethal, but it doesn't matter.